Hi everyone, welcome. The new episode of Peter's English podcast has been started. And now I want to read you my slogan because this is the most important thing of the whole existence of my podcast. Let's go. Learn English, be successful, change your life, open a lot of doors, create your own podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented because learning English is for everyone. Okay, people, this was my slogan. As you know, I don't know if you know, but this was my slogan. And I'm your host, Peter. Welcome in my new Ramble episode of my podcast because this is my Ramble episode. In this episode, I want to ramble because today is my 35 birthday. Yes, people, today I'm celebrating my 35th birthday. Perfect, Peter. And okay, I decided that this is my special birthday ramble episode where I want to ramble for 1 hour without any preparation because I can do it without preparation, but I discovered that the last that the last time 2 weeks ago I did only picture in picture episodes where I was chatting and learning with Microsoft Copilot, and the last Ramble episode was I think New Year's Eve. No, New Year's Eve. No, New Year's Ramble. No, 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 no. Yes, I remember remember. Yes, I was right, people. The last Ramble episode. Yes, I now remember. The last Ramble episode was. Oof, mm, yes, I know. It was the first episode where I wanted to fight with my headphones. Yes, people. And Peter, look into your webcam. Is your friend, is your lover? You have to look at your webcam. And okay. And the last time I was fighting with my headphones, with my quad pod, with everything, with my stuff, with my gear, and the gear was mocking me, but I did it. I won the battle, and now I'm here. And I think that I have to do ramble episodes for more time because I did a lot of PPP picture in picture episodes, and it was the right time to practice my speaking skills in English without preparation. And this is, people, my ramble episode where I want to talk and talk and talk and talk about every kind of nonsense for 1 hour. Okay, what now? Today I'm celebrating my birthday. Uh, in this episode, I want to thank you all. I think I have to. I have to thank my family for supporting me, and thank you, my mom, and thank you, my dad, for your great birthday gifts. And I am so happy that I have my parents, and I'm so happy that I can be with them, and I'm so happy that we celebrated my birthday today, where I opened a bottle of champagne, Hubert. Yes, people, in Slovakia we have Hubert. And Peter, look into your webcam, but you can look and charge uh, your batteries, because thanks to it you can defeat your shyness and you know that it works, and that's great. Okay, I opened with my family a bottle of champagne, Hubert, and I was zipping, and I was singing Živio, 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 and so on, and mm, and then I I read the birthday messages, birthday congratulations messages from my family and from all of my friends on Facebook. Thank you, my family, and thank you everyone who sent me congratulations to my birthday. And yes, of course, I want to congratulate my English teacher uh, for your beautiful birthday gift that it was uh, 40 € gift card to an internet e-shop. I don't want to tell the name of this e-shop, but I uh, but my English teacher sent me this 30 € gift card because she wanted to congratulate me, and she wanted and she wanted to to be nice. Thank you very much. I'm so happy for this gift, and she wanted the to improve my podcast, and I think it's a good idea. But as you know, I have my gaming notebook Asus TUF 1000 for streaming and recording my podcast. I use my Logitech Blue Yeti microphone with my Logitech MX Brio 4K webcam with my AI Rolly Easy Creator quadpod, and with my Bauer Dynamics Bauer Dynamics headphones. I think the is Peter, look into your webcam. Please look. You have to look into your webcam. And I use Beyerdynamic professional studio headphones for monitoring my voice, and I want to improve my podcast with something, because I can use this 40 € gift card in this e-shop. Thanks to it, I can buy something for me, and I can improve my podcast. Yes, I can buy everything I want, but I think it's a good idea to improve my podcast, because my English teacher wanted that, Peter, you have to improve your podcast. It's a good idea, and I think it is a good idea. And in this way, I want to congratulate. I want to thank my English teacher for this very nice and sweet birthday gift. Thank you very much. And oh, Peter, don't destroy this studio. It was very, very, very expensive. No, it wasn't so expensive. Don't worry. And I don't know what to buy. I have everything. I have good. I have everything. The whole podcast studio. I have very good gaming notebook for doing my post streaming and recording my podcast. I have perfect microphone. I have perfect studio professional headphones for monitoring my voice. I have perfect quadpod, and I have a perfect 4K webcam. Webcam, not web camera. This is in Slovak, Peter. I have very good webcam. What can I buy? I think I can buy. I can buy an arm for my microphone, with the pop-up filter, and I think it's a good idea. Why not? But I have to change. I have to change. I have to change the setting of the volume, but I think it's not a problem at all. I only need to ask Microsoft Copilot or ChatGPT or Grok or Claude or DeepSeek or Gemini or every other AI chatbot how to do it, because you can use AI chatbots uh, for improving your English. You can speak with it in English. It can be your very good English teacher. It can repair your grammar errors, and it can find every interesting and useful information from the internet. And you can ask AI chatbots how to improve your podcast, and what to buy for improving your podcast. And I want to do it. It's your AI chatbot can be your helper, not your enemy, because don't worry, AI chatbots were not created for destroying humans. Don't worry, they were created for helping people. They were created for as creative partners. Yes, of course, this is the right phrase. They were created as creative partners for helping humans, and it's great. You can use it, as I said before, for learning English. You can chat with it in English. It can be imagine AI chatbots like your AI English teachers that you can use in every time. You can practice everything that you are doing with your English teacher. You can practice everything what you are learning from your favorite English podcasts, audiobooks, and etc. And that's great. And this is the main reason uh, I'm doing uh, PPP episode, picture in picture, learn English with Peter, where I chat with AI chatbots, and these are the kind of episodes where I'm sharing my chat with AI chatbots with you, because I want to inspire you how to learn English, and I want to learn English in the same time. But this is Ramble episode. This is people's special Ramble episode, because today I'm celebrating my birthday. Yes, people, as you know, and as I told it before, uh, today I'm celebrating my 35th birthday. Yay! Perfect. And I decided that this is the Ramble episode. And yes, people, the first topic was that my birthday, and I explained you what happened today, and that I have my beautiful birthday. Peter, put your hands, put your hands. Don't be scary, and don't be shy, and we can continue. Uh, I told you that I earned very beautiful 40 € gift card of from my inti from my inti from my English teacher for my birthday. And my English teacher said, Peter, buy something for you and improve your podcast. And I think it's a really good way. It's a really good idea. This was the first topic. And yeah, I told you that I opened a bottle of champagne Hubert, and I had a great time with my parents. Thank you very much. And that I received money from my parents. And we can continue. I've been streaming for 15 minutes now. Okay, it's not 15, it's 14. And it's now 15 minutes, but okay. Um, I'm sitting in the front of the Christmas tree of my aunties that lives with us in our house, in the ground floor of our house. and 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 this is the living room of the ground of the ground floor of our house. And this is my podcast studio, as you can see, where I have a lot of space for doing my podcast, and I can do it without heavy troubles with my parents or with my auntie, because she's sleeping now, and I have a lot of space and time for this Ramble episode, and that's great. But I don't know what to do for 1 hour, but who cares? I'll be streaming for 15 minutes, and that's great. And yes, I can. What can I tell you? I think it's a good idea. I don't know what for. I don't know what to how to continue. Uh, yes, I don't. I can tell you. What can I tell you? Hmm. How to learn English? Yeah, no. I don't want to repeat myself again and again and again, but I can show you my main female character of my novel, Vera the Vampire Diary. Here is. Here is. And uh, I and yes, this is Vera the Vampire Girl. She's very beautiful, gothic, uh, female vampire girl. She's a goddess. She's a uh, queen of the dark realm with her boyfriend Peter, and she's holding in her hands my slogan that I created, because the main idea of this podcast is learning English, practicing my speaking skills in English, doing my novel Vera the Vampire Diary, and I want to share with you how to learn English, because learning English is for everyone, and it's true. And I created my own slogan. Yes, people, you could see my own sentences that I used as my slogan. And what now? Okay. I think that uh, it can be now at admin section of my podcast, from the kitchen of Peter's English podcast. And what? Yes, people, I think that is the right way to continue with rambling episodes, because I have to practice my rambling skills, because I because because I want to practice my speaking skills in English, and it's a very good idea to do. And what else? Mm. Yes, I can tell you that you don't know, but you can watch the live stream of chapter 20 of season 2 uh, of my novel Vera the Vampire Diary. Is It's called Peter's Birthday, the 50th chapter anniversary, because people, you don't believe, but uh, the last Saturday, I wrote, streamed, and recorded chapter 20 of season 2 of my podcast, and it's uh, the 50th chapter anniversary of my novel Vera the Vampire Diary. Yes, people, I created 50 chapters of my novel Vera the Vampire Diary. It's my novel, and it's great because I created my own universe, and I can tell you the content of this novel, of my last chapter 50. That was my uh, birthday chapter, and in this episode, Peter was celebrating birthday, because I'm Peter. I added myself into my novel Vera the Vampire Diary, because I like to make fun of myself, And Peter is Vera's boyfriend. Yes, of course. I'm the king of the dark realm because it's my universe. I created it. And thanks to it, I can learn English in a funny way because I can learn from it. And how can I do it? I usually write in Slovak language into the chat of Microsoft Copilot, and it always translates into natural spoken English. Thanks to it, I can see real English story created by myself, uh, as it's as it has to be. I can learn a lot of it, and I can, yes, I want to continue with the marketing of my last chapter 20 of season 2 of my novel Vera the Vampire Diary. As you know, is the 50th chapter anniversary. I'm celebrating a big milestone. Yes, I created 50 chapters of my novel Vera the Vampire Diary. The last chapter is about Peter's birthday. Vera wants to surprise Peter, and she kidnapped Peter, and because he was stupid, he was angry, and he was swearing on Vera that she forgot him, and so on, and he kidnapped him. She changed herself into a terrible, dangerous female succubus who wants to drink his blood. And Peter had to work. He had to clean toilets, but then Vera uh, changed her mind, and they went to celebrate Peter's birthday in High Tatras. But Peter was very scared of everything. Yes, he was scared of skiing. He was scared of hiking. He was scared of swimming. He was scared of everything because I'm scared of everything. And it's true, people. I don't like this kind of activities because I'm scared of it. Yes, you can laugh. Hey. Okay, it's not funny. Please stop. Uh, and but Vera was very angry because uh, she was mm, she oh, I forgot this English word. She was what she was. Whew, hmm, I don't know now. I want to say you that she was angry, uh, but but she was angry on Peter because he was uh, so scared of everything. But she uh, realized that she made an mistake, and she was better girlfriend. She supported Peter, and Peter don't uh, don't be shy. She's and look into your webcam, and I can see that I didn't do this Ramble episode for a long time, but I've been streaming for 25 minutes, perfect. Uh, and she supported Peter, and it was a big uh, birthday party, and then it was a big Whirlpool party. Not Whirlpool, the company. I mean Whirlpool in English, jacuzzi in Slovak language, and but I think the best idea is to read it because my novel Vera the Vampire Girl Diary, it's very wild, crazy, funny, and interesting, alive comedy sitcom full of funny and humorous dialogues, full of fun. Because my novel Vera the Vampire Girl Diary has to be alive. I don't like the stories without direct speech, because and without dialogues, because it's boring. And my stories are not boring. Don't worry. My stories are short because I think that three 3,000 words is are not a big number of words for one story in English. And and my story are funny, entertaining, funny, full of wild and crazy dialogues in English. It's like a life story. And now I can explain you. What can I explain you? That yes, I can tell you something again because no one knows my story, and I think it's a good idea. Uh, but how can I continue now? What? How can I explain you? Yes. Uh, uh, my novel Vera the Vampire Girl Diary. It's a comedy sitcom series. It has 2 seasons now. The first season has one prologue created by Microsoft Copilot, and 40 chapters my own stories, because every season of my novel Weird Vampire Diary has 40 chapters, 40 stories, and the second season has now 20 stories, but there are not, the last two are not published, but I want to publish them on my next publish date, that is 2 days, don't know, 2 days, uh, that is this Friday, because I decided that every 14 days in the odd week, it's on Friday after my morning shift, is my publishing day on Friday, where I want to only publish my uh, recorded episodes, streamed and recorded episodes, because I decided to cut my creativity from my editing and publishing, because I used to do everything in one day and it wasn't a good idea. And now I can return to Vera the Vampire Diary, uh, but I know how to start. How to start? Okay, I think that the best idea is to explain you everything. I created Vera the Vampire Diary because I like learning English. I've been learning English since August 2022. I can tell you this story again. Why not? I decided to learn but I don't know if I want to do it. But yes, because I want to do marketing for my novel and for my podcast, and people can know myself better. And okay, Peter, continue. I've been streaming and record. I've been learning English since August 2022. Why I'm learning English? I Before learning English, I chatted with girls and I met on the internet an Ukrainian girl, and I wanted to learn Ukraine language, because I wanted to speak with her in her native language. But then I realized, Peter, English is an international language, not Ukraine, and I did it. I've been learning English since August 2022. Yes, I repeated myself again again and again, and I bought for myself English uh, English grammar books. Yes, I from Liga. I can't tell you the name of these grammar books. The first English grammar book was bought by myself from Lingia, and I uh, learned English grammar, and it was very interesting for me. And I successfully ended it. But then I was thinking, Peter, you can speak English. Let's learn Russian language because I wanted to learn Russian. But then I realized, Peter, English is an international language number one, not Russian or Ukrainian language. You don't need to learn another languages, and I did it. I bought for myself uh, real English grammar book. Uh, that was very big, and I successfully finished it before Christmas 2022. Uh, what else? Yes, and I bought for myself English grammar in use books that are very great for learning English grammar, and I finished them. And then I bought another English grammar book because I was thinking, Peter, you have to learn English grammar and you can speak English, but it is not true. On August 2023, I discovered jazykowymentoring.sk. Oh, yes, jazykowymentoring.sk and výuka aj online.cz, where I discovered that learning English is not about learning English grammar. I discovered and realized that you have to practice everything. You have to practice your listening, your reading, your reading skills, your writing, pronunciation, and everything. And I started to watch movies and series in English with English subtitles, and then I watch movies and series without English subtitles in English, but I use English subtitles for watching movies and series in English because I want to learn English, real English sentences, and Peter, don't be shy. And yes, I discovered my favorite English podcast that I've been listening since August 2023 until now, and I started to do my Peter's English podcast since 24th of June 2024, and I've been streaming for 2 years. For 2 years, perfect. At first, my Peter's English podcast was about my own fairy tales in English because I wanted to practice my writing skills in English. Thanks to Eliška Krasna from Výuka aj online.cz, who explained everyone that people, if you want to learn English, you have to practice your writing skills. You can write your own stories in English, and I did it. I created my own stories in English where you can find in at the part of Peter's fairy tales on Wattpad, and you can read it if you want. And but then I realized that I want to practice my English. I wanted to practice my appearance and my speaking skills, and I added this kind of episodes where I'm rambling and where I'm practicing my English with AI chatbots. But the first episodes were audio because I did only with my phone. But then I bought my current podcast gear. I bought my gaming notebook. I bought my microphone. I bought my webcam because I wanted to do full HD video podcasts, and I did it. And I've been doing my full HD video podcast uh, since I think January of 2025 until now. And then I started to read ebooks in English, and I was inspired by the novel Dracula by Bram Stoker, and I like this. Uh, and I liked Dracula's female vampires. They were beautiful, attractive, and dangerous, and these girls could bite you in every time. And I created my own novel, Vera the Vampire Girl Diary, where Vera the Vampire Girl is a very beautiful, attractive, dangerous female vampire who she is very beautiful, and she was dangerous, beautiful, seductive, because she is a symbol of my fears from girls in general, and I like to do uh, and I like to make fun of girls, and this is the main reason why I created Vera the Vampire Girl Diary. But then I added to Vera empathy, uh, because and because I added myself into my novel as Vera's boyfriend, and I realized that Vera has to be a supportive female vampire girlfriend, like a real girlfriend, and I did it. And now Vera the Vampire Girl is a symbol of fertility, or of feminism, of beauty, of danger, and empathy too. And I decided that I have to add a lot of dialogues into my novel, and I did it. And now I can talk about my favorite English podcasts. Why not? I can do free ads for them because they are favorite. I really recommend you people, because if you want to improve your listening skills, you have to listen natural English conversation between native speakers, and the best idea how to do it is practicing your listening skills thanks to English podcast. And you can use my favorite English podcast that you can find in the link in my link tree. And I listen to free English podcasts. The first one is LEP, Luke's English Podcast. Yes, I'm a proud Labster. Hi, Luke. Thank you for a great job. I like your podcast a lot. You're my hero. Thank you. Luke's English Podcast is a British English podcast where you can practice where you can practice and listen natural British English thanks to Luke Thompson. He's an English teacher, a stand-up comedian from the UK, from London. uh, Luke uh, Luke created three kind of episode. The first one is storytelling, where he is reading interesting stories and explains them, and he explains English grammar. The second one is talking with his family and with his friends, Amber and Paul. The and I really recommend you to listen his episodes with Amber and Paul because they are very funny, interesting. And yes, the first kind of LEP is Luke's rambling episode, where Luke likes to ramble about every kind of nonsense, and this is very good for you because you can practice listening skills, and you can listen uh, how natural British English looks like, and it's great because you can practice natural British English conversations between native speakers. You can really improve your English because the most important thing is how to improve your English. You have to improve your listening skills, and thanks to English podcasts, you can do something interesting because I think that listening my favorite English podcasts are very interesting because they are funny, educational. Because Luke's English podcast is funny and very educational and uh, full of humor and fun because Luke is very funny guy, and you can do something and listen to your favorite English podcast in the same time. And Luke created LEP Premium where Luke teaches uh, British English. He is serious about it. I can recommend you. The second one is Speak English podcast. Come with Georgiana. Georgiana's podcast is about American English culture and American English. She's very beautiful English teacher from the USA. And the third one is All Ears English episode, where you can listen natural American English thanks to two hosts, Lindsay and Michelle, and you can enjoy natural American English conversations between two native English speakers, and it's great. I really recommend you. And thanks to it, you can practice your listening skills because I think that it's not only my thought because Luke explained that the best idea how to practice your listening skills is listening uh, English podcast because they use clear English, and I think they are better than watching movies and series in English, but you can do it if you want. Mm, and how to continue? Yes, I mm, Peter, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Look into your webcam. Yes, I'm tired because the day was very long. I work in the morning. It is not easy to stream now, but for me because I'm tired. But you can see my eyes. But I'm trying to practice my speaking skills in English, and I've been doing for 43 minutes now. Perfect. It's very important to me because I have to practice my speaking skill regularly if I want to be successful in my life, and I want to do and I want to be successful. And yes, I decided to write my novel, Where the Vampirical Diary, and to write my English stories because I wanted to practice my writing skills. Thanks to it, I could be creative in English and I could learn English in the funny way, and I did it. People, create your own novel like myself because you can create your own stories, your fantasies, your universe. Thanks to it, you can create your own characters that you like. Uh, you can create your own stories in English. You can write it in Slovak or Czech, and you can use the help of AI chatbots for translating, and then you can learn from it because you can learn real English phrases and how to practice your speaking skills. I think that the best idea is creating your own English podcast where you can talk about every nonsense like myself, because this is the best idea how to practice your appearance, your speaking skills, and so on. I am repeating myself, but I think it's very important. And okay, I was too general, but I think it's a very good idea to speak about this nonsense because it's I want to share with you how to learn English in a funny way. And what else? In this week, when I work in the morning, I want to uh, do only Ramble episodes because I want to practice and practice and practice because I always use because and I have to ask AI chatbots that I can use another similar words like because, but because it's because okay. Uh, I'll be streaming for 45 minutes this week. I want to do Ramble episode as I told you 1 minute ago. I want to practice my speaking skills without preparation. It's a very good idea to do, and I have to do it if I want to speak English fluently. And how to do it? You have to practice, practice, and practice your speaking skills. And yes, thanks to practicing your reading skills, you can improve your English too because you can see real English, real English in stories. And I really recommend you listen audiobooks in English and ebooks in the same time. You can improve your reading skills, and that's great. And you have to practice your English. I mean, you have to practice your speaking skills in English. It's very important because we found practicing your speaking skills in English, you cannot speak English. This is the and yes, you can make a lot of errors. Native speakers do a lot of errors. I mean grammatical errors, and no one cares. It's not important. The main idea is that everyone has to understand you. Yes, this is the very important thing. And what to yes, I can tell you my plans. Yes, I told you my plans that I want to do Ramble episode this week. I think it's a very good idea to practicing my speaking skills with unprepared way, and I want to continue with my novel Vera the Vampire Diary because I like to do it. It's like watching an interesting movie on TV, and I like to do it. It's my hobby, and I don't know what to do, how to continue with the novel, but I have some ideas that I wrote months ago. But I can create something new. We'll see. Uh, and I want to continue with Peter's English podcast because it's my hobby. And in the end of this rambling uh, episode, I mean, in the end of this special birthday episode, I want to tell you that my numbers on YouTube and Spotify are not so great, but I think it is not a problem because I like to do it. It's my hobby, and I created my podcast and my novel Virtual Empirical Diary for learning English. And this was the main idea, and it's my hobby too. And I don't need to have a big numbers because it's not very possible. But who cares? And who knows? Maybe I can inspire some other people, and I can have uh, more followers. But I want to share with you that learning English is important, and I want to show you my novel, The Vampire Diary. But I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. Uh, yes, I now I'm very very tired. Peter try to speak for 11 minutes, and because you want to because you want to practice your English for 1 hour without preparation, and please don't stop. But I don't know how to continue and what to tell you. Okay, I can. Yes, people. I don't know if you want, but But during the Christmas, I created my system. I called it the new era. I can explain you again, what is the new era of Peter's English podcast? I cut my creativity from editing and publishing, you know it. I created my publishing day. It's every odd week on Friday. I think it's odd week. Odd even? I don't know now. It's the yes, I know where is my publishing day. No, don't worry. I'm not crazy. I look crazy, but I'm not crazy. And I don't. I'm not crazy anymore. And I don't. And I didn't used to be crazy. Don't worry. But I don't know the right word for it. Yes, this is the main reason. And I want to tell you that I don't know what to tell you. Yes, I know I was talking about publishing day. That my publishing day is every 14 days when I work in the morning. The next publishing day is 23rd January. And I decided to move my live streams from Twitch to YouTube because Twitch is a very great tool for live streams, but you can use you have to accept 100-hour limits. I want that means you can upload only 100 hours of videos, and I use 50% of it, and you can keep your live stream for 7 days. And very good idea on YouTube is that on YouTube you can keep your live stream forever when it has less than 12 hours. And uh, yes, you can keep it in your archive, and you create a big archive. And I decided that I don't want to do mobile episodes because I want to monitor everything, and it's not a good idea to do it because someone can call me or I don't know what can happen. I simply like to see my face, and then I know that I'm and other things that I'm online, that everything is recorded. And I like to monitor my voice because I want to be sure that everything is working well. And what else? Yes, people, I decided to create 4 type of episodes. The first kind of episode is Peter rambling episode, where I want to practice my my rambling skills in English without preparation. That means I want to ramble for 1 hour without preparation. The second type is PPP, picture in picture episodes. That means it can be storytelling episodes about my novel, Vera the Empirical Diary, or they can be about chatting with AI chatbots. These kind of episodes are Learn English with Peter. And the third kind of episodes is yes, I want to explain you that thanks to Learn English episode, I can use AI chatbots like English teachers when where I can practice everything from that I learned with my English teacher, from that I learned from my very favorite English podcasts, that I learned from my novel. And uh, and the fourth kind of wait a minute, it's not fourth. Yes, the second type of episodes are storytelling episodes, where I want to write, stream, and record the new chapters of my novel Vera the Vampire Diary. The third type is PIP episode about Learn English with Peter, and this is the kind of episode where I want to use the help of AI chatbots like English teachers. And the fourth type is about uh, having guests, and I titled these kind of episodes Peter's how can I how did I title it? Yes, I know. Peter's Peter's Talk Show. Yes, Peter's Talk Show. Peter's Talk Show, where in this kind of episodes, I want to invite guests and I want to do live streams with them in my living room of my house, and I want to practice my English with them because my guests has to be English learners like me. They have to like learning English. They have to like doing their own English podcast and write their own English novel like me. It has to be a kind of people who are learners of English like me, because I want to do live streams in English, of course. Okay, I explained you the plan for this podcast. I explained you my novel, We Read the Vampire Diary. I explained you my birthday and my birthday gift. Okay, only 4 minutes. Yes, I can tell you, please. And I told you my story. Yes, I'm feel tired because I'm tired. I know retard. Retard is in English, is in Slovak. I'm tired. I'm tired and I'm retarded now because I'm tired. Okay. I try to look into my webcam. Peter had to do it. And please follow me. Follow me everywhere. Don't forget to read my novel, We Read the Vampire Diary. You can find on my website, petersenglishpodcast.com. You can watch video episodes of my novel, Weird Vampire Diary, that you can find into my YouTube channel and on my Spotify for creators, or you can listen to it via very good and bad podcast apps, because you can listen to me too. And please follow me everywhere. Write me positive comments because I want to create community. Yeah, I can talk about Peter's English Podcast community in general. There are the kind of community full of English learners like myself. Yes, I told you before, 1 minute, that about this kind of community of English learners. They have to like learning English. They have to do their own English podcast, and they have to write their own English novel. And I want to connect with this kind of people and do live streams together where we can speak in English, have fun, and be friends. But I mean real friends. I don't mean the kind of friends that I like to talk I don't know, 1 minute per year. No. I mean real friends, because I want to and yes, I want to have better numbers. But I know that my Peter's English podcast and my novel, Without the Vampire Diary, is my hobby. I like to do it, but I want to show you how to learn English, because learning English is for everyone, and I'm sure about it. You, wait a minute, everything is okay. Peter, now you are controlling. Now you are controlling if everything is okay. You are great. Okay. And yes, I told you about the funny situation with the filters and with the gain uh, of my microphone. I don't know if I have time for it because it's 1 hour. I can tell you that I discover, thanks to AI chatbots, that my gain of my microphone is in the right position for and it was so for more than 300 episodes. I was shouting at you the whole time. The whole planet could listen to me. And thanks AI chatbot, thanks to AI chatbots, I discovered how to do it in the right way, and I moved the gain from the right side for the dark side, to the positive side, to the left side, and I move it into the position for 8 o'clock where the gain has to be, and I added filters, and I discovered what is the volume of your microphone in my OBS studio. And I discovered it thanks to AI chatbots, and that's great. You can use their help for these kind of activities. And please follow me everywhere. Yes, uh, because I want to share it with you, and I want to inspire you for learning English, doing your own English podcast, and writing your own English novel. Uh, yes, please follow my novel too. You can read it, you can comment it. I want to have better numbers and a lot of followers and a lot of views, but it's not so easy. I don't have anyone, and my numbers are bad, and I don't know how it works, but who knows? Maybe one day it can be better. And I know it's not so easy because there are a lot of creators like me. But I think that my job is it's not my job, it's my hobby. But my hobby is great, and I can improve my speaking skills in English. And I think that's it. Please follow me. I've been talking for 1 hour and I have enough. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please follow me everywhere, and I want to tell you I can tell you my slogan again in the end. Learn English, be successful, change your life, open a lot of doors. Create your own podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented because learning English is for everyone, and it's true. And I can end this episode because I have enough, and because it's the right time to end Peter and this show because everyone escaped. Ages ago from your podcast. Okay, now I feel now I feel better in the end of this episode because it's the end. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and I want to tell you bye bye.